Welcome back to another episode of the Smith Boys Podcast. Well, brother, it's that time again. We don't do these a lot.
No, this is one of those
niche-y kitchen.
This is very niche-y. This is one of those ones that's either
they do well in the podcast. Though. We get a lot of views from the people that like wrestling.
What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
Yeah, people that like wrestling. It's just something to kind of burn time. There ain't nothing else on.
The Smith Boys watch some wrestling.
Yeah, every now.
It's entertaining. It's like a soap opera. I've watched it.
I've
watched it since I was in high school. It entertains me. I just want to be entertained.
Okay, so
big pay-per-view coming up. Big premium live event. They call it a PLE. It's a premium live event.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, because it's not a pay-per-view anymore. Because you don't have to pay per view. Because it's all on the Peacock.
Premium live event.
Yeah, it's a premium live event because they're all on Peacock now. WWE going to Saudi Arabia. Where is that?
What's with your lungs?
Yeah, where is that? Like big time money for that.
Big time blood money for Crown
blood
Jewel.
money.
Crown Jewel, it's called.
Yeah, Crown Jewel.
Out in the deserts of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Really.
All right, so we have the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins.
No way!
Who is the champion versus Drew McIntyre.
So you want to go turn for turn? Who we think's going to win that?
Yeah.
I got Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'll go Seth.
Drew is kind of in this baby face, looks like he's turning heel kind of thing right now, and his contract is up in April, I guess, and they haven't renegotiated his contract. People don't know what his status is. So I cannot see them putting the title on a guy who is not re-signed for long term yet. Just doesn't make sense, brother.
No.
So Seth freaking Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah, comes away with the win.
Yeah, I agree. Fatal 5-way match for the Women's World Championship.
Oh, God, help us!
Fatal 5-way. Rhea Ripley is the champion. Nia Jax. Ugh.
God.
Shayna Baszler.
God.
Zoe Stark, I don't know. And Raquel Rodriguez, I don't know. Did they bring Nia Jax just to put the belt on her?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
No, Rhea Ripley comes away here.
Good.
Rhea Ripley is the most over. She's the only one that's relevant out of everybody you just named.
Yes.
If they put it on Nia Jax, well, God, brother.
Now
I'm thinking something here because WWE is smart enough to know if they put the title on Nia Jax anywhere in the United States, the fans would revolt.
Yeah!
But this is in Saudi Arabia. They could put the title on Nia Jax and nobody would give a shit in Saudi Arabia because nobody knows who the hell Nia Jax is. Nobody knows who the hell any of these people are in Saudi Arabia, especially the women's division. So it does seem feasible to me they could put the title on Nia Jax, get her massive heat to come back to the United States with the title and not have to deal with the initial backlash of getting booed out of the building.
Yeah, but what do you do when she comes back?
It doesn't matter. It's been a week since then. It's been a week since she won it by the time you see her.
All right.
But I think that it's just got me thinking there when I thought of it. This is a booking mind. This is a booker's mind.
I think Nia Jax is. They're gonna.
I got mommy. I got Rhea Ripley.
All right. I'm gonna skip this one.
You just skip what?
WWE United States Championship. Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul.
Oh my God. Do you hear that, Lord?
Logan Paul wins that.
Takes over the championship?
They
need star power.
Yeah, Logan Paul he comes back now and then, and he seems to lose more than he wins. He did come back and beat Ricochet last time, but that was kind of a like who really gives a shit? It's Ricochet.
Yeah.
Ricochet's a nobody. So I think in order to keep Logan Paul some credibility and keep him relevant, I think you put the U.S. title on him, and I think he carries it to WrestleMania, and somebody beats him for it at WrestleMania to go over, is where I'm seeing this going.
All right. And then you have Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Cody Rhodes.
All right.
Whoa!
Now
we go to school.
Now we go to school. The undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns.
The head of the table.
The head of the table.
The tribal chief, brother.
Versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
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 What do you got? How are you booking this? Because this is where this pod kind of came from. The creation of this pod was I said, how would you book this match?
Well, what do you think's happening here? Who do you got winning? Roman Reigns or LA Knight?
Reigns.
Okay, good. We're in lockstep there. Reigns is not losing the title to LA Knight. As much as people would love to see it,
I'd love to see it.
LA Knight's the most over person in the business right now.
He's more over than Roman. But when you watch him in the ring together, he's more over. You didn't see the contract signing, did you?
No, I haven't watched SmackDown yet.
Oh, boy, howdy.
But Reigns is going to win this match. Now, how would I book it?
Yes. How would you book it?
Because the way I see this, brother, is Reigns has to win. Because the story is being told and continues to need to be told between Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That's unfinished business. It's Cody's title to win at WrestleMania. That's clear as day what's going to happen. So how do we keep the title on Reigns up until that point, WrestleMania next year, and keep LA Knight moving forward strong? You're not going
to job him out.
They're not going to job him out to Reigns. It's not going to be a squash. Okay. They're going to book him strong. He's going to make him look strong.
Yeah.
But he ain't going to win the match. Okay, so what's going to happen here is there's going to be some malfeasance, some interference, something that's going to cost LA Knight the match. Solo Sikoa is going to interfere.
One of the Usos.
Jimmy Uso is going to interfere. Yeah. Who knows how? Maybe the Miz interferes from Raw because the Miz and LA Knight kind of have like a little unfinished thing. And Survivor Series is coming up where it's going to be SmackDown versus Raw. Miz is on Raw, LA Knight's on SmackDown. It kind of continues that little back and forth kind of thing. So I could see there's definitely many ways of shenanigans they could pull to make LA Knight look strong.
Yeah.
But
you got to keep LA. You can't
job him out.
You can't kill his push, right?
You can't job him out.
Yeah,
no.
You can't kill his push. So you have to book him in a way where he's still strong.
If they book him to lose cleanly to Reigns, straight up, no interference, Reigns just straight up beats his ass.
Is that jobbing him?
And he loses clean, I think the crowd would be pissed. I think the crowd would be pissed. I think you'd hear like this is bullshit chants because that happens a lot at certain stuff like that. Well, you wouldn't hear that actually. It's in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian fans.
Is that where they're going to try to kill his push?
I don't think it would work that way because I think
when he came back, they would be even more vivacious.
Yeah, I think when he comes back to the States, I don't think you're getting away with it regardless because you're not going to come back to the States and get away with it still.
They would be even louder, I think, when they came back.
They got to do it in a way that makes him look like he got screwed, like he looked great. He had it won.
Yeah.
He hit Reigns with the blunt force trauma.
And then Jimmy comes in and
he had it won.
Kicks him.
He had it won. He was the next world champion. He had it won in the bag.
Yeah.
But interference comes in, puts Reigns on top, something.
And maybe Reigns has an injury afterwards or something, so he can get to WrestleMania.
Yeah, Reigns wouldn't have a title match again until probably like Royal Rumble would probably be the next time he actually had a title defense. Probably Royal Rumble. Because Survivor Series, I mean, it's one of the main 4 pay-per-views, but there was talk of being like him has the title on SmackDown, Rollins has the title on Raw, and they were going to put them against each other. The title's not necessarily on the line, but just like brand versus brand, champion versus champion. But then I heard that they weren't going to do that. Like WWE is saying, no, we're not going to do that because they want to protect both guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I get, but I mean, you got to do something with them.
Yeah, you got to
Survivor Series.
And battle them?
No, but I mean, like Rollins has to be on the card.
Yeah,
Reigns has to be on the card. The Survivor Series. It's one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. Like it's it's one of the original 4 main pay-per-views. Yeah. So if I had my druthers, I would love to see LA Knight win, but it's not gonna happen. Shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I would love to see LA Knight win too. I think he's so hot right now. He's like so hot right now.
He is.
He's
and so
My Hansel, so hot right now. Hansel.
He is white hot, dude. Like I watched him.
Whose game is it?
It's LA Knight's game, dude. Say it with me or whatever he says.
You pissing your pants yet?
Yeah. I tell you, he had a great promo last night on Raw or SmackDown, and he really showed up Reigns in the ring. I thought too, dude. On the mic, I thought.
Well, Reigns has never been good on the mic.
But Knight really did well. Never stuttered. He did well. Delivered a good promo. Good. I was impressed. The last couple weeks, I've been really impressed. He's really come out strong against Reigns.
And what kills me is like years ago, like 4 years ago.
Brother called this like 4 years ago.
Like 4 years ago, he joined NXT like 4 years ago. He jumped ship from TNA, from Impact Wrestling to WWE, and he was Eli Drake over in TNA. In Impact.
Drake,
yeah, he was Eli Drake, and he always had the dummy button. Dummy, yeah! He would do all that stuff. And he was entertaining as hell. And then he came over to NXT and became LA Knight. Terrible name, stupid name. But I was like, this guy's a star. Immediately, within like the first month that he was in NXT, I was like, this guy is the next guy. Even though he's like 40. But this guy is a star. And brother was like, I don't know. Who's this guy? LA Knight. I don't see it. And then here we are like 4 years later, and brother was like, big LA Knight mark.
Yeah,
he's a big LA Knight mark. Everybody's a big LA Knight mark.
Yeah,
and it's just like, I called this like years ago.
Kevin Nash of the Click doesn't like him good.
Well, Kevin Nash was never a draw.
No.
Kevin Nash was the most overrated like world champion of all time. He never drew, brother. He was never a draw.
I know, he was never a draw. He never was. He was never anybody.
Good big man, but he had like 3 moves.
Yeah, the jackknife or whatever.
He had like 3 moves, the big boot. He was a bum.
Yeah.
All right.
But he couldn't draw anything.
But he was friends with the right people. He was friends with Shawn Michaels. He was friends with Scott Hall. He was friends with Triple H. Well, Triple H became friends with him later, I guess, but I mean, he was friends with Scott Hall and HBK, and if you were friends with Shawn Michaels, you were in, because Shawn Michaels was like the best in the world.
Yeah.
Best ever.
Brother likes talking wrestling.
No, Shawn Michaels is the greatest ever.
People that like wrestling.
Greatest in-ring performer of all time. The Heartbreak Kid. The icon. The main event. Mr. WrestleMania.
Listen to this.
Shawn Michaels.
Who is the man? Me. Who is the show stopper? Me. Who is the main event? Me.
Brother knows is wrestling.
I know my wrestling.
Yeah.
All right, brother. So we'll see where we're at. We'll see what happens at Crown Jewel next week.
Well, this means we got to do an AEW one.
Oh, God. Edge joining AEW, or Adam Copeland.
Well, just where the hell is AEW drawing 50 people, like at a school, high school gymnasium? Like what the hell is it coming to here?
Yeah, AEW's, it's been pretty rough.
It's falling off a cliff, brother, and it's falling deep.
And you were a big AEW mark like a year ago. Year or two ago, you were a big AEW mark.
Hey, let's get into that.
We'll save it. We'll save it for another one. Because we're at 13 here. We'll cut it there.
We need to cut it.
We'll do another AEW one on its own.
Yeah.
So, till then, Smith Boys, out.
I've beaten you, I've beaten your brother, I've beaten both your brother-in-laws, and I'll beat up your whole family if you get in my face one more time.